There's a great divide in this industry. Most builders offer standard quality. They operate by a metric in which increased speed and reduced cost of components, they achieve their profitability. There's also builders with great passion who constantly strive for a better process that elevates both the aesthetic and the quality. They see their projects as extensions of their character and their principles. They're interested in bringing great value to the homeowner. We want to show you how we build differently. We'll discuss things that likely don't come to mind when you purchase a new home. We'll show you how we create healthier indoor environments that are more comfortable, which wear beautifully with time, where operational expenses are considered in the purchase of your new home, and how your home can actually pay you. This is our series, our story, and our process. We want to share with you our values and explain with conviction why we build the way we do, and why you should take great care in knowing what your builder considers when they build your home. Hopefully, you'll be introduced to new features you've never considered, and think differently about your home. Not just as a building, but as a system. We recently completed 2 residences on Braemar Street in Ottawa, Canada. Primary inspirations were derived from established heritage buildings and exceptional classic architecture examples of Austria and England. We wanted to take an approach that seems to be forgotten now, namely, a building that is timeless, with rules of scale and proportion. For thousands of years, we followed established architectural guidelines, which resulted in homes built with beauty, decoration, and charm. We want to ensure that what was designed was sophisticated enough that it would look great for the decades or even centuries to come. On approach, you notice the relief of the custom moldings and the copperhead flashings. These are replica details that were modeled by our team, then assembled piece by piece in a shop and brought to site to be installed. The poured concrete driveway is heated for snow melt and lit to enhance the ambience and warmth of the home. As you get closer, you notice texture. The building was constructed with a beautiful traditional European lime stucco. As you enter the home, which is secured with a keyless network access control system, the magnetic latch releases. The door is heavy. You realize its quality, the solid brass finishes and the beautiful wood. The windows and doors are from our manufacturing partner, Pfeffer Fenster. They build with pine from the Black Forest. They feature triple glazed panes with 4mm glass and spaced with inert vacuum gas for insulation values almost 3 times the standard fenestration available. It serves well both in thermal performance and sound insulation. As you enter, you notice the lighting fixtures immediately overhead. These antique fixtures are from a shop dating back to the late 1800s, completely rewired and hung to cast a warm glow in this atrium space. All of the lighting fixtures in the home are custom made by our team of craftsmen. In this home, each fixture is made of solid brass. The floors are polished concrete, which can also be referred to as terrazzo. They have intentional area pours to reveal some texture and flow, as old European stone terrazzo floors often had. If you look closely, parts of the floor were accented with different aggregates, brass chips, glass, all to add to the texture and the beauty. The floors are heated, and in the winter it gently warms the space. You could be sitting directly next to one of the large double doors and you wouldn't feel anything but consistent warmth. As you look around the living space, you notice the 10-foot ceilings, the gallery-style track LED lighting, and the walnut millwork and cabinetry. The interior doors were also custom milled here in Ottawa and designed in-house by our team. The tile used in the kitchen and master bedroom is real Carrara marble. The counters are engineered stone for surface durability. The home is ready for high-end appliances of the homeowner's choosing, but will include, as with all of our homes, an induction stovetop for energy efficiency and high performance. The moldings are grand and made of solid local milled poplar. They were custom designed by one of our designers using pattern templates of historic buildings. The attention and level of detail in the joinery is exceptional. Every joint is reinforced to prevent wood from splitting and affecting the finish. As we travel upstairs, you notice the hardwood details. The stairs and handrails of the home were milled from walnut trees that were salvaged from previous build. We used a natural European finishing oil, which allows the wood to retain its grain and texture. We wanted to feel and see the texture of this beautiful furniture-grade hardwood. But what really separates this house from typical homes is the wall assembly. Homes of the 80s and 90s were built with 2x4s, fiberglass insulation, and plastic interior vapor barrier sheathing. At the time, energy was cheap, and we didn't consider the effects of carbon emissions. Only within the last 2 decades was the wall upgraded to include a 2x6. We feel this is a great disservice to homeowners. On this project, our walls were built with 2x12s and installed with blown cellulose. Aside from the obvious enhancement to the thermal benefit, the home is whisper quiet and feels solid. The home holds heat for long periods. In the summer, it comfortably and effortlessly stays cool. Additionally, we take painstaking care to seal the building for airtightness. We did this with a vapor-permeable membrane from Germany, similar to a Gore-Tex jacket. In a performance home, the weather barrier is the most important barrier to the elements. It keeps the wall airtight while allowing any excess moisture to escape. Typical homes built today achieve between 3 and 5 air changes per hour. That is a completely involuntary exchange of indoor air that has been allowed to escape. It's expensive and wasteful, but it also contributes to condensation in your wall cavities. Our home went through this process and started with an already impressive 1.3 air changes per hour, but was further reduced to 0.51. That's 10 times less air loss than a typical home. One of the truly amazing features of our home is our claim to be a zero-emission builder. Natural gas has taken a real hold of the heating market in North America. Initially seen as a progression from oil and coal, it now serves the majority of homes in our major cities. The future of heating systems does not rely on any form of fossil fuel at all. Cold weather rated heat pumps are a mature technology that have been used for decades now in Europe and Asia. Another benefit, heating, cooling, and potable hot water production are all provided with just this one appliance, which runs entirely on clean energy. On our project, we eliminated the existing gas lines to the property, terminated the contract with the provider, and installed in place a surprisingly quiet appliance that functions similarly to a refrigerator. The resulting energy exchange with the outside air through properties of refrigeration, which then delivers concentrated heat into the home. A heat exchange then occurs inside of insulated stainless steel water storage tanks. With 1 unit of electricity, we're able to produce up to 4 units of heat. Given that Ottawa's power is only 8% reliant on combustion fuels, and even then, mostly as a backup source, this is an enormous win for the planet. The heating and cooling is controlled by digital T-stats, which can be accessed wirelessly over the internet, either by your phone or on a computer. There are 10 zones in total for this home. The options are endless. It's simple, clean, and requires almost no maintenance. The quality of our indoor air is more important than ever. To address this, as well as maintain humidity levels and fresh oxygen-rich air, we provide a constant air supply with a heat recovery ventilator. We select our units based on high-performance results from national testing programs such as those conducted by CMHC or HRAI, the National Trade Association. We spend a lot of energy bringing our homes to temperature. Opening windows and doors is the least efficient way to manage the indoor air climate. We take a very deliberate approach to indoor climate control through mechanical ventilation, because we can ensure even cleaner, fresher air around the clock as it's filtered for harmful particulates while tempering the incoming air. It does this through an internal heat exchanger. Fresh air is supplied to bedrooms and living areas, and old stale air is pulled from the bathrooms. We have separate ventilation systems for the 2 residences to ensure that each residence is completely independent. Life at 8 Braemar is accented not only by the timeless details, the beautiful spaces, all the energy efficiencies and technology to ensure comfort, but it's also enhanced by the flexibility that comes with a second residence. You could choose to live in the main residence with 4-bedroom and 3.5 bath and ample living space for a large family, or live in the smaller but well-proportioned 3-bed and 2-bath apartment. Rental income of the 4-bedroom home is approximately $4,200 to $5,000 a month. The 3-bedroom apartment could fetch between $3,000 and $3,500 a month. There's also the possibility of converting the home to eliminate the separation to form a large 7-bedroom home. Utilities are estimated at $3,500, taxes are estimated at $7,000. Potential income on the apartment is $42,000 a year or $60,000 for the main residence, for a net profit of $30,000 to $50,000 a year after expenses. It's a home that pays you, ages gracefully, includes high-end durable finishes and features that largely never will have to be replaced. The most extensive assets of this home have been included to provide the lowest cost of ownership of any home currently available on the market, but yield the highest return in asset appreciation. Hopefully this home allows you to see the importance of considering the home as a system. Surely all of this would have been missed with a quick walkthrough. We hope that you can see how imperative it is that your next home includes some measure of current technology and some of the elements that we discussed. We're not in a race against code minimum houses. Working with a builder that looks at a home at anything less than walls and pretty finishes, you'll have missed out on all of the value that a much more highly conceived home will offer. You'll be more comfortable, safer, healthier, breathe better, and you'll be so thrilled on your returns while feeling great that you've supported a company that values the welfare of our planet. This is real value, and hopefully this video has inspired you to really consider what it is you're buying when you make this large investment. If you have any questions or comments about the features discussed, please feel free to leave a comment below. Like and subscribe for future videos and technical mini documentaries on residential design, building science, or creative projects. Thanks for joining us.